Gezi, many congratulations. First player through to the quarterfinals here at the World Championship. How would you assess your performance tonight?
Yeah, I ground out a win. That's why I just wanted to get up there and win. It doesn't matter about the performance, but I think it was one of those games you just had to get over the winning line, and that's what I did.
You were so dominant in the opening 2 sets. Midway through the match, did you feel like you were almost battling against yourself at times?
Yeah, battling against myself, battling against him. But it is what it is, you know. You come up against certain players in certain circumstances and just have to deal with it. But yeah, I felt comfortable all the way through the game. Even 3-1, I felt like I was going to win the game. It was just a matter of time.
I think in the 4th set you had a 64 finish to win it, and then the 12 darter to wrap it up. Is that the biggest positive for you from tonight, the way you performed in the deciding legs of sets?
No, to be honest with you, I found out just now that I hit 1 out of 15 double tops. I'm usually bang on those double tops, but it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as I'm winning, I'm in the quarterfinals, that's all that matters.
You've only dropped 2 sets as well in reaching the quarterfinals. Do you feel like when you're really pushed that we're going to see you produce your A game?
Yeah, I think Jose played pretty well early on in the game, sort of slowed up towards the back end, and that cost him, I think. I mean, if he plays his normal game, he maybe has a better chance, but it was just a spoiler, I think.
And we know what Jose can produce. He's come back from 2-0 down and 3-0 down so far. Were you conscious of that midway through the game?
No, I knew how well I could play. I knew I wasn't playing at my best. But when chances come arise, I think I take them. And yeah, the last leg there, I just wanted to give myself 1 dart at a double to give myself a chance, and I did that and I took it.
Into the last 8 now, the business end of the tournament. You've already lifted this famous title in 2021 behind closed doors. What would it mean for you to now to lift this title in front of a full crowd with your friends and family here?
Yeah, like you said, friends and family, that's the main thing. You know, as long as they're here and supporting me and I keep winning. My wife probably says she doesn't want to feel the pressure as much, or I should make things a little bit easier, but yeah, as long as they're here supporting me, that's the main thing.
Thanks, Gezi. Well
Gezi, congratulations. Should everyone else be a little bit worried that the fact that you're in the last 8 and we've seen nowhere near your best yet?
I think you've probably seen not even my C game, but it's all about winning. It doesn't matter about averages, doesn't matter about how well you play. As long as you get a W, that's all that matters. And yeah, I always say that the quarterfinals on in tournaments, that's when I find my best stuff, so a lot to look forward to.
Even though you are number one seed, no one's really speaking about you. Do you actually like it that you're going under the radar perhaps a little bit and all eyes are on Michael?
I haven't even really looked at social media, or even I haven't watched much darts, to be honest with you. Like I said, my wife, my kids are here. We've been doing a lot of things. We went to Winter Wonderland. I didn't watch any of the darts yesterday, so if I'm going under the radar, happy days, but I haven't even watched any of it.
Gezi, congratulations.
We say there, Gezi, do you kind of live in a bubble of your own games? You don't watch much else in the tournament?
No, sometimes I watch, but no, if I'm in a hotel room doing nothing, then I'd rather watch darts than watch anything else. But obviously with the family here, I'm doing other things, so yeah, I haven't watched much of it. I watched little bits and little bits on social media, but yeah, hardly nothing really.
Does it affect you at all when big players go out? Do you really feel like the opportunity is there to win a second world title?
No, not really. I just concentrate on my own game. I mean, you can't control what other players or other people do, so as long as I get to the final, I don't care what anybody else does.
You said you didn't watch any darts yesterday. Did you not see Mensur Suljovic's 161?
I did see it, but on social media, like I said, I was in Winter Wonderland, and then when I got home, back to the hotel, I seen it. So yeah, I think Michael was a little bit shell-shocked, and he'll probably learn a lesson from that.
Would you ever lay up in that situation?
I probably would have done the same thing, but there we go. No, I mean, when you're on to win the match and you're leaving someone on 161 or anything above a 150, you think, set it up. The likelihood of them taking it out is like a 1 in 10 if they do fair play. So I probably would have done the same thing.
Just one quick one on the Premier League. You're one of very few people who are definitely going to be in it. There's so many other players in the mix for it. Who would you pick if you could?
Obviously, I think the top 4 usually get in. I mean, there's a big fight then for the rest of them. I think Rob Cross is certainly in. Luke Humphries. I think there's probably another 2 spots where you could just pick anyone really, but yeah, I think those 6 are probably in, who have played really well this season. But yes, then the other 2 are up for grabs.
Brilliant, thank you.
Gerwyn, speaking about watching matches, will you watch the match between Gabriel Clemens and Alan Suter tomorrow?
No. Well, if I'm in the room, I'll watch it, but if I've got things planned and doing other things, then no, I won't watch. Obviously, I'll keep an eye on what the result and what happens, but I won't watch it on TV.
So you care about who of them will be the next opponent, or you don't care?
Doesn't matter who comes through. I mean, whoever comes through is going to be a tough game, so concentrate on my own game. I mean, yeah, Gabriel's a great player, so if he comes through, I think there's a lot of Germans in the crowd. It'll be another tough one for me, but yeah, it's, whoever comes through, I'm ready for him.